So, yesterday was not the smooth start to December that many people were hoping for. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday morning, December 2nd, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we dive in. Today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. Learn more about our funds and strategies at amf-capital.de. Alright, let's get started. Well, after that strong stretch in late November, things took a step back yesterday. All the major indices pulled lower. The Nasdaq Composite slipped about 0.4%, the Standard & Poor's 500 moved down around 0.5%, and the Dow lost roughly 0.9%, which is more than 400 points. Not exactly the way Wall Street wanted to kick off the new month. But even on a down day, some big names still showed strength. Nvidia started the session in the red but flipped higher and ended up gaining a bit over 1%. Apple was even stronger, rising more than 1.5% and finishing at a fresh record. So, it was not all doom and gloom on the equity side. Crypto, though, had a really rough day. Bitcoin dropped more than 7% and even fell below $85,000 per token. That continues the slide we have been seeing for several weeks now, and it definitely added to the risk-off mood. Now, December is usually a supportive month for stocks, but experts say the classic Santa Claus rally might not show up this year. Uncertainty has stayed high, especially with President Trump's latest tariff push, and that has kept markets from following their usual seasonal patterns throughout 2025. The focus is still on interest rates. More than 85% of market bets expect a quarter-point cut at the Federal Reserve's meeting next week. We already saw how that hope helped fuel the Thanksgiving week rebound, but the Fed is now in its blackout period, so there will not be any fresh comments from officials. Therefore, the spotlight is shifting to economic data as everything returns to its normal schedule after the government shutdown. The big highlight will arrive on Friday when we finally get September's Personal Consumption Expenditures Index, which is the Fed's favorite inflation measure. And one more thing people were talking about yesterday, political tension around the central bank. After a full year of clashing with Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, President Trump said on Sunday that he has chosen someone to replace him. He did not give a name, but many experts see White House economic advisor Kevin Hassett as the leading candidate. Alright, that wraps up today's Capital Markets Quickie. Join me again tomorrow morning for more market updates. See you then.